Judge. Whoops. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the morning roast. I am the Tandy Man. This is the Judge right here.
Oh, Tandy, what's going on? Hold on, I'm trying the lights. All right, lights working.
How are you, sir? As you all know, this is the alpha show that never leaves beta. This is the morning roast. This is the only morning show worth tuning into.
Cheers, guys. It's early. It is early. It's got to be like 6 a.m. I don't even know what time it is, but we made it, Tandy. Chat, what's going on?
This is what we like to see. Al Apes, you're a real one. Listen, we love Team Hold, okay? But, you know, how many shows can you really do? This poor guy is a carry, and he's on there every single day. By the end of the show, he's streaming. I don't even know. He's sorting his underwear drawer, and you guys are just watching it. We're trying to. You can't have a monopoly on the morning viewers, or else you end up sorting your underwear, and people just have nothing better to do, and they end up watching it.
Yeah. Why are you leaving off the show talking about Team Hold? Is this really what you do with your time? I mean, first of all, yeah, I don't understand. I mean, don't we have a lot more important things to talk about? It's a big show, Tandy, man.
It is a big show. I woke up to the news that there's going to be a new pack on Thursday. Judge, what time did you go to sleep last night?
It's spicy. What?
What time did you go to sleep last night? You're looking like you didn't get a lot of hours. Are you doing okay?
I think I went to bed at 5:30 a.m.
Oh my God.
It's so I got 4 hours almost.
Oh geez, poor guy.
Yeah. And what time did we finish streaming last night, guys? We finished streaming at like 2:30, and then yeah, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that I hope to be able to tell chat and you about soon. But it's it's a lot going on. So you know, besides doing this all the time and being live 24/7, a lot going on. Also, why am I so hideous today? What is this? This is why I can't shave ever, guys. What happened? I was such a handsome man a couple days ago, and now I look awful. I gotta minimize myself or something. I don't know what to do here.
Oh, geez. Should we
Yikes.
just? I mean,
This
you're
is
looking
not a good
fresh.
look.
You're looking all right.
But I think I'm going to Miami this weekend for NFT Miami, so that will be exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's big things in store, Tandy man. Big things.
Ooh. What are you planning to do in Miami? Can you talk about it
I
yet, or is
can't
that?
reveal that, Tandy man.
All right, I like it.
That's NFT. It's NFT Miami, so there's all kinds of cool speakers and panelists that I would love to listen and hear, because this space is wild. So look, man, this again, when I left my job as a lawyer, part of the reason why I was so interested in this space was to learn about it, right? And so I want to still learn as much as I can. And that's one reason why I don't sleep. I'm not sure how much chat knows that or not. Like after the shows that I do like 2, 3 in the morning, normally I'm up all night, like trying to learn as much as I can about the rest of the space. So yeah.
You're gonna kill yourself.
Yeah. Sound like my mom. Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, listen. The whole point of creating a morning show also is to make sure the judge stops going to sleep at 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, so that he has to wake up in the morning.
Man. One day.
One day. I'm gonna help you get there.
Thank
So we have a lot we can cover. We have the S1 reserve packs happening today. I can't recall. Did you say you had trade tickets? You don't, right?
This is one of the saddest days of my illustrious career in the Top Shot world. I will not be in that queue, and I'm pained. I'm in agony because I'm not in that queue. These packs are holy to me, and nope, I wasted all my packs on the trade tickets, so I'm out.
Yeah, you waste all your trade tickets on the packs. Do you think though that there's gonna be less people in the line today because trade tickets are now like $3?
Saw the stats last night. 3,200 people are still going to be in this queue, which is mind blowing to me.
Wow.
Was I the only idiot that wasted my trade tickets on these packs? Because how do that many people still have trade tickets? I really was stunned by that. And I personally I felt better because then you're odds less than one of 6 of getting a pack. That's really low odds. So yeah, I mean, I was shocked. I thought it would be way down. I mean, 2,000 or less.
Yeah, I would think so too. Courtside thinks the stats are wrong. I mean, there's only one way to really find out, and that's going to be after today when we see how many people actually lined up.
Those were Bonfire stats, and as we all know right now, Bonfire cares about one thing, and that's the pies.
Yeah, so then maybe those stats are just way off now because Bonfire is just he's too busy eating those pies, sending people pies in the mail. That seems to be what's going on. Drenger saying he thinks the smart thing to do was to hold ticks, but I was down on Top Shot and one of mine gone, so I used them all. See, Drenger and the rest of this chat, guys, listen, you can't get 2 up and 2 down, guys. Come on. This is a long-term relationship. This is a 100-year relationship, right?
Multi-generational, Tandy. I do think we're in a really interesting spot. Like, we had like a nice 1 or 2 day, got the 7% Roham pump. And now I kind of feel like we're back in the, people are back kind of, I don't know. I feel it's a weird time. Now, it is a weird time of the NBA season, just in general. Always the last week and a half, 2 weeks before the playoffs, half the teams are tanking. The game between Oklahoma City and Portland last night was probably the worst game in terms of like just talent on the court of the year. It was horrifying. So, you got all kinds of weird. Then that's why Aaron Wiggins makes the flash challenge for today. So you have all kinds of weird things happening. Normally this is a slow time of the year for the NBA. But as I was telling chat last night, look, man, no new users are coming this year. And like there's like we're not going to really get it like a true organic pump without new users. So I think we are going to be in now for like not a rough patch for through the playoffs, but I don't see anyone coming to save us until I don't know, sometime either Top Shot makes some amazing announcements or we finally get new users, and that could be, again, people should just buckle up and be ready to try to find ways to have fun on the site without their accounts going up, because I think that's a ways away.
And I think that's okay, as long as
Me
the
too.
Top Shot Dapper Labs doesn't like work against us. And honestly, like we can talk a bit about that with this spicy salami pack that's coming our way on Thursday. But like, yeah, as long as they don't flood the market, give us millions of new moments, extract millions of dollars out of the marketplace through new packs, then like let's just have fun with it. And let's just try to have some fun. Let's try to get. Hopefully, they can reward us if they can keep that balance healthy, because we know that a lot of packs will come for the playoffs. What is this? A picture of you on Tinder?
I'm just showing this instead of how I look today. I don't know. This is a better photo of me. This was 2 days ago. What happened?
It's hard to see that a little bit. Let me see. All right, you're showing the taco meat. You got the brows are looking healthy. The hair's looking healthy. This looks like a Tinder shot. I mean, you're showing a lot of taco meat right now.
I did send that to an ex, guys. I did send it to an ex. I did. What's taco meat? That sounds very sexual. What the? I've never heard that before, except when I'm eating a taco. What is taco?
This over here, all these little
I've
curly
never heard that
cues.
before. Is that what you call chest? Like some chest hair?
That's what I've heard it called before. I don't know, chat. Do you have better names
I've
for
never heard
chest
that.
hair?
Is that a thing?
I mean, I don't know, but
I
you're
don't know,
making
Tandy. Is
you're
that a thing?
making you're making McBeeman hot and bothered.
McBeeman, I'm so good looking.
Yeah. Well,
Hi,
the
Winter. Winter.
yeah, Winter's saying that the taco meat is pretty popular. Taco meat is thick chest hair.
No, I know it's popular. I mean, is that a term that's used that's popular? Not do ladies love a little chest hair? They do. They do. Ching ding 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 ding. Right. But yeah, no, is that just a term that we use? Yeah, coffee attack. Right. I've never heard that. Like, I think Tandy's making that up. I think this is where, like, the fact that you live. Where do you even live? No one even knows. Where are you?
Currently, I'm in Portugal.
Where is Portugal? No one even knows where that is. Is that a real place? I'm
It's on
kidding.
the it's a it, okay. All right. I
Um,
hope you're not. I hope you're kidding. It's a neighbor of Spain.
I know where Portugal is. Viva la France.
Viva la France. I'm gonna be in Viva la France tomorrow night. We're visiting our friends in Paris.
What a rough life you lead. I mean, honestly, you're
You
sending.
know what? You know what I'm gonna do when I'm there? I'm gonna buy macaroons, and we're gonna stream me eating macaroons because this chat. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of this chat talking down about macaroons. That was the most upsetting thing I've ever heard. The most upsetting thing I've heard this month by far.
I've never eaten a macaroon.
Disgusting.
What is it?
It's delicious. It's those little colorful pastries, a little colorful, hard, like kind of harder, crunchy, not really crunchy, but like a soft,
Can you
crunchy
get your wife
outside.
on the show? Honestly, that's all we want to see. Get her on the show. Let's have a chat with Mrs. Tandy Man.
Anyways, as I was saying,
Why are you
macaroons.
so ashamed of her? Chat, I think she may be like locked up somewhere. Is she safe? I don't even know. I've never seen her. No one texts me as much as Tandy texts me. Where's the wife? I'm getting nervous. I can see he's very hands-on, shall we say. Is she okay? I don't know.
Shut the f up, okay? Shut the f up. All I'm
I promise she's okay.
I think we're all going to go to Portugal and find out. We're on a mission.
Yeah, that's true. Got to come visit. Anyhow, so we were talking about macaroons. We're talking about the spicy pack. We're talking about the playoffs packs that are coming. The point that we're tying a bow here is that we want things to stay level, where existing users can have fun, and existing users don't feel like liquidity is just being tugged out, like a brute force tugging out of the market, because the market spend is what's important, and we don't want the market spend coming from our own accounts, right? We want either new money or reduce the amount of money just coming out. So that could be trade tickets, it could be whatever. So that's why I was curious what you were thinking. These spicy packs, so it's 100,000 packs, right?
Yep, 100,000 packs, 65, 6,500 mint count. Yeah, decent players in there. The rewards are good, but it's another LeBron. A lot of LeBrons this year. 60K LeBron, rare All-Star LeBron. MSFE LeBron.
But how many reward LeBrons
You're
are
gonna throw
there?
down LeBron. So I don't know. Look, I think I would be happy with no new supply, rest of the year, right? But that's just not going to happen. So
Right.
I think we have to just kind of understand this is the way it's going to be. Yeah, this look, this set is kind of fun, right? It's I think some people in the chat last night seemed to think it was a cool set. I thought the plays weren't. We watched them last night. I think they were fine, right? Personally, I'm not overjoyed to partake and have a new set come out. And again, we still have like the international set. We have still all these things coming out. So I just get nervous, right? Just knowing how our ecosystem, our user base reacts to all these new packs and the packs coming out in oversupply. But in general, I think it's a fine concept. And chat seem to like it, and so in the mid count, more importantly, the mid count seemed pretty good, right? So
yeah,
I'm fine with it.
All right. Well, that's what's important. Yeah, as long as they just don't go overboard, then that's all we can really be concerned about. It's okay to have new moments if it's a decent mint count, if it's a decent price point, and if it's not pulling liquidity out, like I said. The good thing is, so you can buy 2 packs, it seems, at a time, but then you can keep on going back and back and back, keep on going back until it sells out, which I don't love. I honestly, if they want packs available all the time, then do make a system where that's going to be possible. And then that would be, all right, buy your 2 packs and you can't buy anymore after that. And then you're done. And then that way you're not selling your moments to go spin the wheel again, even though it's not as bad as those loot packs. But the point is, then you would have thousands of packs left over, because how many people, or maybe you wouldn't, how many people were on like the last pack drop, let's say, for that kind of price point? I think it was pretty low. I don't know if it'll be that low this time, but I think it was, I mean, when sentiment was really low, I think it was something like 30,000 people. It was like really low, like in terms of how many people were lining up. As if that was the case, then you'd have thousands of packs available for people who had never bought those packs. And I think that's where they want to be. But at the same time, they want to have, they probably want to hit their revenue numbers and such. So it's a bit of a conundrum. I think the revenue numbers probably trump the ability to have packs on the site at all times. But anyhow, I think it's fine. What are you gonna do? Are you max paxing? Are you gonna?
Look, man, I'm a degenerate, so yeah, I mean, of course, but and plus the price point is fine, and yeah, so I'll go all in, and I want to complete the set, just to have another set, in my holster. So yeah, and look, this is like Chat's saying, this is gonna sell out fast. Like this is, so I would expect that you'll get in there at most, 2 times,
Yeah,
probably, and then that will be it. So yeah, look, it's fine, man. This is I think we're gonna have to get used to pack drops every week, and again, we all know the end game. The end game is packs available at all times, right? So we're gonna have to come to grips with that as a user base. We haven't yet, and still find a way to thrive. And again, I think more importantly, we need all the stuff Roham talked about on his call, right? We need the trade, the bidding, and then the trading, and the app, and we need a utility with the leaderboards, which hopefully will all be coming. So again, but I think the key word is for the it's just going to be patience. We got to be a little patient here, and let's hope we can try to find ways to have fun and engage on the platform while the new users aren't going to be flooding in, because they're just not right now.
Yep, I think that's true. All right, well, let's switch it up a little bit. We can talk NBA. Maybe we can rip a pack. Did you already rip your pack with your faithful already, or what's your
Tandy? My pack yesterday. Did you see what it was? I got a rare pack, and I hit the nuts. Anthony Edwards, MGLE S2, a double badger. This could be the curse of the Blood Hollows may be over. That was the best pull I've gotten by far since the Blood Hollows.
Wow.
And that's worth more than a Dort Hollow, by the way.
So teach us the ways of rigging Top Shot, because clearly you are rigging it, and the rest of us
are just... Again, you guys are all idiots. Rigged it. Unless I have someone personally fix the randomizer for me, I get nothing. I didn't get nothing, Tandy. Ooh. So yeah, I mean, I got but the Anthony Edwards. That's also that was on my wish list, and I got a Durant 15K in my pack yesterday. That was a sensational pack.
Wow. Clearly, Topshot is happy with you. I wouldn't have expected it, but hashtag rigged.
I had a little FaceTime with Jacob over the weekend in the Vegas convention. He's kicking ass. We're getting the Top Shot out there. You know.
You had a FaceTime with him?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at you.
Someone else actually was there, and they FaceTimed me and then showed.
Those are details. Those are details.
I also saw the vinyl man, the guy who was making the challenges, and he looked at me like I was a sicko. I don't think he knew I was.
I mean, how could you not know who the judge is?
That's what I said, chat.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
So Coffee's telling you better not put that pic back on Tinder. The ladies will be disappointed when they really meet you. But Coffee, that was from 2 days ago.
That was 2 days, Tandy. Yeah, that really was 2 days ago. This is just, I don't know what happened. Overnight, I fucking just, I morphed into my mom or something. You know? I'm not sure.
Oh, geez. Well, look, I got packs here. I don't have anything special like the whale judge, but I got packs.
Ooh, yeah. Let's rip it.
Should we rip a base pack?
Yeah.
All right. If you want me to rip a base pack, first of all, how are our likes doing? Are our likes at a healthy? No, our likes are very unhealthy right now. We got lower than 50% likes. So got to get those likes up. You got 30 of you in the chat, 12 likes. Got to get those likes.
That's embarrassing. Jesus. Oh, what's so hard to get a like? Normally, chat, you guys got to sub to me and give me biddies. YouTube is you just do a little like. It's so easy.
Yeah. Got to get those likes up. Yeah. If you want to rip, we gonna have to get those likes up. All right. Got to get those likes up. So we'll see. We'll see if the chat agrees or not. See, here's Pack Drip. Pack Drip has the war chest of packs, and he is not a ripper. And he's probably going to get very upset if I rip one of these packs.
Man, I just don't. That's just a tremendous patience. And discipline to be able to hold packs. I just never could do it. I know. Me neither. Why don't we wait for the chat to behave correctly? Let's talk about. We can talk about the NBA. How about that? NBA. You know, when I first joined Top Shot Tandy, man, not a lot of NBA talk. It was an interesting time.
Not a lot of NBA talk.
I came in so hot into the space.
Yeah,
I was a very controversial man when I came into the space. I had some sizzling takes that you should like basketball if you were on Top Shot.
Yeah, people are still not very happy with you. I think they thought you're just being a big old bully, telling people to get off the platform. You don't like it, you can get out.
Yeah, no, I think that's untrue. It's untrue.
You know what it reminds me of, actually? You, during those times, the new users of Top Shot were the Chris Rock. You were the Will Smith. You were slapping. You do know what I'm talking about.
Of course, I'm trying to work out how your analogy works.
You were slapping those non-basketball fans. Wow.
They didn't like that. Yeah, we called. Yeah, my mom Estelle was not happy with Will Smith. We called her on the show last night to find out. Yeah, it was really, yeah.
She liked him so much from Wild Wild West, right? That's her favorite movie. That's
the second Wild Wild West reference I've heard in the last couple of days.
Wiki Wild Wild West.
I mean, yeah, it's I don't know. It's gonna be. I was sad. I love Will Smith, so that was a bummer to see that he's got some real shit to deal with. Obviously.
Yeah. That's what it felt like to me. Because Will Smith is like everybody's happy-go-lucky, the ageless wonder. He looks the same as he did when he was 18. He's just.
Well, I mean, he's been dragged. Him and that family have been dragged so much through the mud publicly. So it lasts, many years. So it looks like that's taken its toll. So yeah.
That was he needs to go on Oprah. Like, you remember when Kanye West went on Oprah after he had his Taylor Swift?
Yeah. What if Oprah? Does anyone know what Oprah does these days? Does she just because she'll come out randomly out of retirement to do like a interview with like Prince, right? What's the guy who lives with the girl from Suits?
The
Meghan Markle and
Prince whatever, Edward.
Yeah, is Edward and Meghan Markle, like did that interview. She did like the Lance what's the guy with the cheat, the cycling cheat? She did that one.
Lance Armstrong.
Yeah, like she comes out. Maybe she needs to come out and do a Will Smith one. I do agree with you. We got to hear from Will. We got to get the American people back on his side, and the Portugal people.
Yeah, I think. Apparently she has a show on Apple TV.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah. Prince Harry. Colton is educating us here. It's Prince Harry.
Prince Harry. Yeah, I knew William's the one with Kate Middleton. I love Kate Middleton. Yeah. So Harry's the one with Meghan Markle. Who did you say?
Edward? I think that's the Princess Diana's. Isn't that Princess Diana's husband?
Royals over here. Wait, didn't Edward the one that died? Who was the one that just died?
I
also,
think
this queen. If you're this effing queen never dies. If you were what's her son's name? He's been waiting for
really.
He's been waiting for 50 years for the throne. And he's never going to get there. She's going to die. He's going to be 98. He's going to be the king for like a fucking 2 days. He is probably furious right now. Why isn't he poisoning her or doing something? It's just unbelievable. He can't become king. He's been waiting his whole life. He was told he's going to be king, and his mom just won't die. No matter what happens, it's just she's not going to go away. She's got to be 150. I don't know.
Yeah. I agree. She's like she's drinking some kind of magical potion every day, and it's just keeping her alive forever.
Your whole life, you were just told you're going to be king. He's like 70 now. It's just not. He's got to be furious. Because if I was going to be king, I wanted to still be in my somewhat of my prime, so I could partake in some of the pleasantries. Right? He's going to be like with dentures and shit. It's going to be awful.
Well, our sec, if you like being old, you can't die. So just as long as you just like being old, you're safe forever. All right, how are we doing on those likes? Should we talk NBA or should we rip a pack? We're at 24 likes. I guess that's.
That's pretty good for your show, Tandy. Right? I mean, come on, 24.
All right. Well, why don't we rip one? Well, let's rip one. What should we rip? Look at that. That's a Series 3 or at least one. That could be. There could be a Mobley in there.
4Ks. Let's go with the Series 3.
All right, let's do it.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat pie.
All right, Judge, call it. Where you want to click?
Ooh. I've had my best luck of right to left formation. Let's go right to left.
All right, you're going Hebrew style. Let's do it. That is a Jordan Poole. I could have used that recently, huh?
Yeah. You don't even watch the plays. Come on,
right,
let's watch this thing.
All right, let's watch it. All right, it's a nice little.
Some of these moments are around. No one even knows. I bet. Honestly, we should do some type of quiz one day and see how many people actually know the 60K moments. Because no one watches these.
No, now in the new packs, you don't even get to watch them. They just show you the thumbnail and it's over.
Yeah, that's weird too. By the way, Paul George coming back tonight. I know Big Red Dog is psyched. Big time Clippers fan in our community, but that's exciting. Paul George coming back.
Yeah. Well,
okay. This was Jordan Nwara's best game he's played ever. This was the first game of the year. He's been awful ever since for my Bucks.
All right. Well, that was not a very
exciting. The season's
fact.
Almost over. That seems like that was yesterday. That game.
It is crazy. I do remember that.
7-8 games left.
That was the famous day that the Top Shot sent a bunch of people, and Plunge Father got a bunch of run it backs.
The pack rip man gave the Plunge completed a challenge for him. I did a show. They yelled at me. Oh, the times were good. Oh, yes.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
So why don't we talk a little bit about the NBA? Last night, does anything stick out from yesterday's games?
Thank God you clarified that first part of the sentence with the last. Yes, many things stick out. The Lakers are not going to make the play-in game.
That's sad.
Which is like, it's funny because it's fun to always shit on the Lakers fans. But it does suck the fact that LeBron, we're not even going to probably see him in the play-in game. Lakers are now 1/2 game ahead of the Spurs. LeBron's not playing tonight against Dallas with an ankle. AD doesn't look like he's going to come back. And the Spurs have like 2 games left against the Portland, who is doing everything in their power to lose games. Honestly, I would be pretty shocked at this point if the Lakers somehow made their way into the play-in game. And like last night in chat, people were saying that if like you told me that before the season, that wouldn't be that shocking. That would be, the world would like end. Like you could have told me like, yeah, there'll be a 5, 6, 7, 5, 6 seed. I've been like, that's awful. Oh my God. But I guess if Westbrook was a complete failure, there's no one in the world that would have said they wouldn't make a play-in game. That, I mean, so these teams aren't even very good. The Pelicans, no, I mean, they're fine, but I mean, this is like an unbelievable. Now again, a lot of it's because Anthony Davis has been out almost the whole year now, but it's pretty shocking. I mean, LeBron's been great, and like they're gonna fall like the 11th spot. It really is something.
It's pretty sad. I'm like you. I mean, I guess Celtics fans have to root against the Lakers, but I'm a LeBron James fan. As much as I hated him when he used to face the Celtics, and now I'm a fan of his. I want to see him in the playoffs, and I'm like you.
I mean,
I
look,
think
how
it's
many more years
sad.
are we going to see LeBron, and to not see him in even in a play-in game, or it's just like yeah. I'm still hoping they find a way in. Anthony Davis, I don't know, can come back these last couple games, but the Spurs look frisky. Even though last night wasn't an impressive win against Houston, yeah, I mean the Lakers, it's wild to think about.
And have you looked at the last whatever it is, 8 or 9 games the Lakers have? Let's go over them real quick.
Yeah,
they're facing the Mavs in Dallas
without LeBron,
and then without LeBron, that's a loss. They're facing the Jazz away as well 2 days
probably
later.
without LeBron, loss.
Right. Their next 2 home games are Pelicans, who are frisky and trying to make a name for themselves now to get into to be stronger in the playoffs. We got the Nuggets. The only thing they can hope is that teams like the Nuggets, teams like the Suns, teams like the Warriors are happy with their seeding and they just sit their players. But if not, then they're going to be facing the Nuggets, the Suns, who are like a well-oiled machine, the Warriors, who kind of have to figure out their identity and strengthen that
That's
up.
a brutal schedule so far. You're naming all the best teams in the West.
Right. The only easy game, you could call it an easy game, would be the Thunder. Although, again, they could sort of surprise you with all these young guys. And then the Nuggets again. So they are in a world of trouble. It would not be surprising at all at this point for the Lakers not to make the playoffs.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah, honestly, if I had to bet, I would say that I would bet, without even thinking, without even being too concerned, Spurs are going to make it. Like Spurs are like they would be the favorites to get that last spot right now. Especially look, LeBron, who knows with his ankle, if he misses 3 games or whatever, then it's almost a wrap at that point. Also, the Spurs hold the tiebreaker over the Lakers, so Lakers have to finish 1 game ahead of the Spurs. So yeah, it's pretty crazy that we're this far into this is why the playing games are cool, because both the East and the West, we know like nothing. I mean, the seeding is all over the place with all this stuff.
So real quick, when I look at the Spurs, they've got a tough game with the Grizzlies. They then face back-to-back games for some reason at home versus the Blazers. I'm not sure what that's about. That must have been
2 easy wins in a row.
That must have been like a COVID thing. Then it's away at the Nuggets, away at the Timberwolves, home versus the Warriors, away at the Mavs. So not the easiest schedule for them either.
Yeah, So again, both teams have pretty similar schedules. I would say the two, at least Spurs have 2 basically guaranteed wins. Nothing for Lakers a guaranteed win at this point. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Honestly, a couple of Lakers fans even told me that they don't even want to make the play-in game. It's like embarrassing. So like, I really do wonder if they just want the season to end and they kind of would be fine with that. Would you be shocked if LeBron shuts it down? And I don't know, like, because even if they make the play-in game, are they gonna? They'd have to win 2 games there to even make it the 8 seed and get their ass whooped.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised at all, honestly. I think the Lakers would probably lose the play-in game, and that would probably be even more embarrassing than even missing the playoffs.
So It's just a shame that LeBron, we only have, probably a few more years, a couple more years of prime LeBron, and or whatever this incarnation is, and no playoffs. Yeah, I know he cares more about chasing Kareem, but look, he's doubtful tonight. So he's not playing tonight, and we'll see. I don't know.
So I think the other storylines from last night. First of all, as a Celtics fan, I'm gutted right now about Robert Williams. I mean, it seems to happen every year. The Celtics have a real shot. Somebody key gets injured. I'm pretty gutted by it, but yeah, there's no way the Celtics are going to win the NBA championship without a healthy Robert Williams. We might do pretty well in the Eastern Conference, but we got Bailiff making an appearance. We need a front and center Bailiff shot.
Oh, look at this, my little man. Oh,
look at that. Look at what a handsome little guy that is. Look how happy he is too.
It's very rare that he runs in here to want to be on the show. He never does that. So
yeah, or team dog.
He just went to the bathroom. He's proud of himself or something. I don't know. I love you.
Is he a snorting dog? He like snorts a little when he.
Yeah. So these breeds they can't really breathe through their nose. So that's why you hear a lot of the noises that they make.
Well, he looks very
like a lot of times they'll be like, "Oh, he's purring." No, he just can't breathe. But
poor guy. Well, he looks happy. He looks healthy and happy. He looks like he's getting sleep.
These guys, French Bulldogs are man. They are the best, man. I like this guy is honestly. I could not love this guy anymore. It's just they're such great dogs. I mean, they really are. And I mean, just dogs in general. They really are, fucking amazing, man. Like just.
I agree. I'm team dog. The other night on stream, we had Pack Drip and Jay, who were very much team cat. We're trying to say that
you can't be a team cat. Team cats are just people who have never had dogs. There's no such thing as team cat. Like cats are fine, but they're just dogs, man. Like everyone got like, trust me, I had cats too, and I thought I was a cat person. Then you get a dog, and you're like, yeah, okay, I see why people. I mean, these guys are just unbelievable.
Yeah, team dog all the way. And the cats. You got to clean the litter box. And Pack Drip, and I'm sorry, Pack Drip, I'll let you speak for yourself in another show, but Pack Drip was saying how the litter box is convenient, but you basically have like a open air toilet just somewhere in your house.
Yeah, it's especially like living in New York, like it's like you're basically, yeah, it was awful when I had a cat. Like, yeah, like now again, you can get like a self-cleansing litter box and try to do some stuff like that, but yeah. I mean,
how does it self cleanse? You pour green juice.
It just knows automatically. Like I don't know. It's just electronically just cleans itself after the cat goes. I don't know how it works, but yeah.
Where's the poo go?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a magical spot. You still got to like dump it out eventually, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm team dog. But anyhow, back to the games. Other surprising things that stuck out, at least for me. The Grizzlies are just.
Oh, hold on. Let me mention Time Lord. Yeah, like that is
Time Lord.
Like,
go ahead.
That's fuck, man. I am horrified and terrified of the Celtics as a Bucks fan, and that's a major loss. I mean, he tore his meniscus too. Now again, like with the meniscus tear, there's a chance he could come back in a couple of weeks. But usually what happens, like with Jaren Jackson Jr., like with Wiseman this year. You repair the whole meniscus and not just snip it off, and you're out for like a year. Like the biggest thing of Dwayne Wade. So when Wade was in college at Marquette, he tore his meniscus. They did again back in those days was a little different. Wade's this was like 2000ish, right? A little around there, probably a little after. And like back in those days, a little bit more common just to snip it so guys could rush back and play. But Wade said that was the biggest mistake of his career, that they rushed him back because it basically guarantees that you're going to end up getting bone on bone in your knee, and you're going to have tendonitis and arthritis, and that's what killed his career. That's why he was basically done at age, 30 or whatever it was, and then the rest of his career he had to, evolve into being a good player he lost all of his athleticism. He couldn't dunk and be the way that we all knew, and that's why LeBron left Miami. So like I'd be really interesting to see what happens if the Celtics like will they risk his Time Lord's future to rush him back?
I hope not.
They could win a title. Like they really could. Or are they going to do what? Now again, I'm not a doctor, but I mean, what seems to be the smart thing, and let that thing fully heal up, and but without him, yeah, he anchored their entire defense. Like he really did. So now they did. I think I still like Daniel Tice. They did get Tice. So and Horford is fine, but that's a massive loss. Who's going to guard Giannis now? If the Celtics match up against against the Bucks, who's going to guard Embiid? Right. You're also, again, the Celtics are not a deep team as well. So that's a rough one. Again, you don't want to see a team, falter because of injuries, but we see it every year, man. So it's a bummer.
I know. But Embiid actually, Al Horford defends Embiid very well.
That was like years ago. That was years ago. I don't think that's
he still does. I mean, we can look up some stats or something. But
Embiid's gonna kill Horford this year. That was like 3-4 years ago. That's not happening anymore.
Well, the only player I'm truly scared about would be Giannis, a player that can just truly dominate in the paint.
Yeah.
And lives in the paint. It would be a player like Giannis. Otherwise, if you break down some of the other teams, it actually seems like the Celtics could make do. I mean, I just don't think they can win a championship.
Yeah, it's going to be rough on you guys for sure.
Yeah. Al Apes with the spicy take right here. Hold on.
Look, man, I am scared of I'm scared of the Raps, but like the Raps are a team that's going to be gritty, fight really effing hard. Nurse is going to go to like a fucking boxing one, do all kinds of really weird things. It's going to be a hard series, and then your team wins in like 6 games. They're not a title contender, but they're going to fight you tooth and nail, and it's going to be a rough series. That's why the East is so fun.
Yeah, I can't wait for the playoffs. But anyhow, other games that I think stick out. You had the Grizzlies demolish the Warriors. The Warriors really need to find their identity. I mean, they need the people like Steph Curry to come back, but like
Draymond was out again. Like they're a mess. Draymond hasn't looked right since he came back from injury. Clay's still not right. No Curry. Who knows? Until we see all the guys back. Yeah.
But the Grizzlies, the way they're playing, it's incredible.
They're like 17-2 without Ja. Like they're incredible, man. And like when they make threes, they're like unbeatable. And that's the difference with Memphis. Everyone they play is good. They don't play anyone mediocre. I watch my Bucks. I got to watch the corpse of George Hill. I got to watch Wes freaking Matthews. I watch like 3 or 4 guys that shouldn't even be in the NBA anymore. Everyone on Memphis they bring in is a competent NBA player. Not to mention Baines becoming like a borderline star. This guy is just freaking good. Even Brooks is like fearless. Triple J is, I mean, offensively he hasn't taken the leap we all thought, but defensively he's a monster. So they can put him at the 4 or the 5. Steven Adams having one of his best years in a while. Again, off the bench, you got Brandon Clark and Melton and Tyus Jones, who's now starting for Ja. Just everyone they play is good. Like it's just, yeah,
incredible. And we'll see if they can keep this up. When we take a look at the standings,
well, the one thing I wanted to say is what I thought the biggest game last night.
Go ahead.
Was Charlotte and
Denver.
Charlotte lost to Denver again. I want desperately Charlotte, because Charlotte beat Brooklyn on Sunday, so now and that puts Charlotte in the 8th spot ahead and Brooklyn to the 9. That's vital, right? Because you follow the 9, you got to win 2 play-in games. Yeah. I want Brooklyn to have to win 2 play-in games. Also, that would mean Brooklyn can only get the 8th seed. I want Brooklyn to get the 8th seed and not the 7. So now Charlotte falls back to the 9 spot, Brooklyn up to the 8. So that was a really important game. And freaking Jokic, this freaking ogre, just keeps single-handedly winning games. It's unbelievable. He's got to win MVP. He's so effing good. Fuck. I mean, I love Giannis, and Embiid's been great, but Jokic, what he's done with that awful Denver team is just ridiculous.
He is. He's the most valuable player. The rest of the play-in on the East, you got the Hawks. Looks like the Hawks are pretty safe in the 10 spot.
Yeah, Hawks are locked in.
Yeah, then a half a game. The Hornets, a half a game. The Nets. So the Nets, Hornets, and Hawks everything in there could switch up. The Heat finally won a game. It was versus the Kings. That's kind of the team you have
Doesn't
to
count.
play to
Yeah,
win a
that
game.
doesn't
Yeah. So, and then the second, third, and fourth, the Bucks, the Sixers, and the
Yeah.
Celtics are all tied. The
Yeah.
Bulls dropped one to the Knicks last night. It's like
The Bulls might not make the playoffs. I mean, honestly, the Bulls are now tied with Toronto. Like, honestly, like Bulls could fall to a playing game. It's crazy. Like, that's why this last week it should be like the games that where teams really are going to be fighting to win are going to be super. Like, it's going to be like playoff atmosphere, where a lot of the other games are going to feel like last night's Portland OKC were games where both teams just want to lose. But you are going to have some teams legitimately fighting to stay out of that 7 spot, out of that 8 spot. Which in the East, the thing within the East that's so exciting is everyone wants to avoid Brooklyn, but you don't know where Brooklyn's going to fall. Are they going to be the 7, the 8? Like, you don't know. So it's like, it seems like no one wants that 1 seed, but who knows? It's just, I don't know. And tonight you got Giannis and Embiid. I just pray that they fucking play your guys. I want to see both those teams fucking fully healthy play, man. I hope they play tonight.
That's a good question. Like, how many minutes Giannis and Embiid are going to play, considering they're safe and sound into the playoffs?
Bucks rested Drew Holiday for no reason last game. They rested Middleton and Giannis the game before that. Like, and I get it, right? Like, let's say a long season, the playoffs are all that matter to the Bucks. But come on, man. Like, I want to see both these teams go at it tonight. And for Philly as well, they've been resting Embiid a little bit. But I hope both these teams come out and play tonight.
If I was a betting man, I'd say you probably won't. You'll probably see a quarter out of all of them, about all of the starters. But anyhow, I think the biggest game tonight to keep your eye on, and it should be the Bucks Sixers, but in reality, people are going to want to know what's going on with that Lakers Mavs game tonight. And
no LeBron, not really. It's going to be Mavs are going to kick their ass.
But I think people are holding on to hope. But
no,
yeah,
I don't think so, man.
No,
Lakers fans, they want no part of this team anymore. They just want this to end. Any Lakers fans in the chat here?
I think there was one person, Brandon Lee. I think he's
Brandon Lee. How are you feeling? Are you okay? I mean, what's happening right now with you? Yeah, that's a rough one.
Yeah, it is. So we talk about the spicy pack. Are there any moments you're looking forward to in this spicy pack?
We watched them all. I don't know. They seemed fine. Nothing. I just wasn't. The Curry one was kind of cool. I like this. The Lance Stevenson one was that was.
Yeah,
it was.
I think that's the best one.
But yeah, I mean, I think it is fun to just get these won't be they won't be worth a lot in the marketplace. Just collect, have another set, collect it for pretty cheap and have some fun with it. But it's not going to be a lucrative moneymaker.
Right. These are the moments right here, courtesy of Top Shot Talk. We got the Oubre, Lonzo, Jared Allen, Peyton. Are any of these going to be like bottleneck breakers? Any of these players that don't have a 60K, let's say? I think that the Lance, he only has his Top Shot debut, so this will kind of break that. Although it's going to be a lower count, right? Isn't his debut 12K?
It is.
But this will just add more circulation and probably bring both prices down. Portis, I don't think there's a bunch of Portises on the platform.
Well, he's got a playoff moment. He's got 12K.
Right, but those are both
he's got a couple playoff moments.
Right, but I'm saying players like who don't have a 60K.
Right.
Otherwise, no one else really that stands out. But it's always good to have a reward of really top players. I think that's why you'll see a lot of people going after this set because of these two rewards, I'd say.
Yeah, and it's going to be pretty cheap, relatively speaking. Yeah, the packs will definitely be positive EV, given the low mint count for sure. But and the low price of the packs.
Mm-hmm. And you're not concerned at all about just the nature of what these packs do to the market. You don't think it's going to be that big of a deal this time around?
No, I'm not expecting it to be that big of a deal. Look, I just think, again, when you have such a small, I would love to know a lot of things about Top Shot, but one thing that I think about a lot is active users. I think it's really low. I think it's really effing low. I mean, well,
we have those live token tweets, don't we?
Yeah, but I don't, even he says it's hard. Really, that's really hard to gauge. So it's like, is it 18,000 that are really active on the platform, just taking each other's money on the flash challenges each night? Like, so again, all this new supply, just people's heads explode, and you kind of forget about some pretty epic moments.
Right. These are the numbers from the live token bot. So sales down 14%, GMV, average price is up, sellers down, buyers down. At least buyers are lower than sellers in terms of down. The new users number, of course, that's not a lot. Of course, that makes us a little concerned that we've pretty much captured all of the NFT curious NBA fans right now. And it's like, who else is left to capture?
It's just time. Yeah, I mean, it's time that me and the Tandy man are ready. Chat's ready. Send all of us, everyone in here, to an NBA arena. Let's get it done. Top shot here, top shot here. It's just like,
Get your moments, get your Sour Patch Kids, top shot here.
Hit. It was funny, seeing Jacob at this Vegas card show. It was a physical card show, right? And he's just trying to get these old people in the top shot, like, yeah, the whole arena, J-Rod. Yeah, I go and I shoot a T-shirt. It's a top shot moment, right? I shoot it in your eye, it's right.
I mean, the real faithful will remember that I put out a video once with Bayus. Bayus Brain, like the product designer. Do you know who that is, Judge?
No.
Jeez. Anyhow, he had this really cool idea. I wonder if I could even find it real quickly. Where everyone in the arena, let's say, or a bunch of people would get a T-shirt on the T-shirt night. The T-shirt night would come with a scratch ticket, and you'd scratch it off, and some people would win a pack. If you wanna kill some time, answer some questions in the chat. I'll go pull it up. Go ahead, Judge. The floor is yours.
I will say, what was interesting? I was listening to Locked On Lakers last night at like 5 a.m. And you know what I heard?
I do know what you heard because I heard it on Locked On Celtics.
A Top Shot ad.
Exactly.
I fell out of my off my couch with the bailiff. Like, what the heck? It was a really weird read. Did Top Shot write that? It was weird. But like, we're out there. Marketing has begun, guys. We're on all the Locked On shows are reading Top Shot ads. So I thought that was interesting. At least I didn't know they were doing stuff like that. No one had told me that they're doing that kind of stuff. So I thought that was at least, hey, they're doing some stuff, right? Now,
I saw that too. So this was the video.
By the way, a Locked On podcast, it's literally a 30-minute podcast with 22 minutes of ads. I think I'm fucking out. Like, it is outrageous the amount of ads that they fucking pack in to those 30-minute shows. I mean, for the love of Christ.
Don't you know you can tap the button to go 30 seconds ahead? That's what
I was tapping all right, but I mean, like, at some point I'm just screaming like, fuck you, like, this is a fraud.
Anyway, this is from you got double Tandy time over here. We got this is the scratch drop video. So basically everyone gets a scratch ticket that looks like this. They scratch it off. If they get the right thing, if they get a base set, then they'll have like a little QR. They'll claim it, and then they'll go to the Top Shot site, and they'll be able to claim a free base set. And I think that is just a marvelous idea, and I wish they would do that.
Yeah, not bad. Dranger, do you realize there's 30 Locked On podcasts? I'm not listening to all 30 numbnuts. You think I'm going to listen to a Utah Jazz Locked On? No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll pass on the Locked On Jazz. Okay, if I want to know, I don't need to know much about the Jazz. Everyone hates Rudy Gobert. They'll choke in the playoffs. Gobert will be traded. Mitchell wants out. No, thank you. I'll pass on David Locke, even though he did start the Locked On Network. And
that's cool.
He's kind of a, yeah. That was shocking. What's that?
He's a.
He's just he has kind of loud, obnoxious takes. He's not. I don't know.
All right, got it. No, there's also Locked On episodes where they talk about like the whole NBA and things like that. But yeah, there's a whole lot of.
I'm not a big Locked On fan. I'll listen to Locked On Bucks occasionally, and Locked On Lakers because I like the Kamenetsky brothers, and it's funny because the Lakers are when they're in such a panic right now. It's just funny to listen to.
Do they want the Lakers to make the playoffs?
They're kind of torn. I mean, they do, right? They root for but I mean, they're they talk about it like it's in many ways you kind of just want the season to end.
That's what I would think too. What else? What else we got here? How's the Judge's love life going?
We talked some serious alpha about the Tinder game on last night's show. So Tinder, we got to get off Tinder. It's too many bots. It's just not going to meet real, like, actual go on dates. So we got to find a new site for the Judgy. I need a new site. I am dating one girl. What's that? Yeah, Bumble, Hinge, whatever it is. I got to find a new site. We got to make
you're dating somebody right now?
Kind of, but hold on. We got to make a new profile for me though. But I am seeing one girl. I have been deleting the VODs because she does kind of watch the show a little bit.
Oh no, that's terrible for your subscribers. They can't watch any of your. That's why you were deleting your videos and not posting them after because of this one girl. Oh no! What about all the people who sub to you?
Look, if you're not watching live, you're missing out. You got to tune in live. I don't think it's going to last. Hopefully, she doesn't know about the Tandy Man, so hopefully she doesn't know this channel exists yet. Don't worry, Tandy. I'll tell her one day. I don't think it's going to last, though. She's a medical student, super busy. She's so fucking smart, and she works her ass off. Like she's really inspiring. How hard she works, and she's in like the COVID wards and those people they work so hard. Fucker with the clock on me. But you always do it when I'm talking about like death, COVID. You're a sicko. What are you like fucking Dr. Kevorkian? What is your problem?
Oh man.
Honestly, chat, we're learning a lot about the Tandy Man here. Bumble, I think we would like Tom. That would be a good option for us. Me and her, it's just I think we're both in different spots in our lives, right? So I don't know if it's gonna work. But we're kind of seeing each other, but not exclusive, right?
Have you saw each other in person yet?
She lives right above
me. Oh, is this her dirt or her?
It's her. Yeah.
Oh, she could have her ear to the floor right now and be listening to you talking about.
She's already gone. She's never home, man. She's always at the fucking med school, fucking studying and stuff.
Huh? You know what you got to do? You got to see if it's not creepy, you see when she gets back, you sort of like, you order the Postmates and you order it ready for her.
I know how to woo a woman. Okay. It's not a matter of that, Tandy Man.
All right.
But it's just a matter of like, again, I'm a lot older than she is. She like, and our priorities are different. We're at different stages of your life. And I think that's, life's a lot of it's about timing. Right. So I don't know. We'll see.
How young is she? How much younger is she?
Don't worry about it, Tandy Man. Don't worry. She's a lovely woman. I think she's 25.
All right, that's not terrible. That's not like a weird age gap.
No, it's not. Well, it's a pretty big difference. I mean, I'm 29, so.
Exactly. It's 29, 25. It's only 4 years. You're fine.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. It's a pretty again. Like sometimes. It'll be funny because I'll be like, I'll say something, and she'll be like, I've never heard of that. I'm like, that movie was great. Never saw it. I'm like, when I grew up, it's like, but in New York, age means like nothing for the most part in New York. It's really more of the fact that she's just, again, med school, like that's no joke, right? She's got like another 3.5 years of that shit, like, so, and that's her priority, which it should be, right? It should be.
Yeah. Well, you gotta just be a nice companion. That's all. And then she'll fall in love with you.
Do we want love right now, Tandy? I don't know.
I don't either. I'm sure Estelle wants the Judgy to find love.
Oh, Estelle would love that. Estelle would love a grandchild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She thought she'd have lots by now. Hasn't worked.
No.
My sister.
What about don't you have brothers and sisters?
I have a brother and sister, both older than me, and no kids.
No kids.
So my mom struck out everywhere. Yeah.
Should we do a family reunion on the Tandy Man show?
No. You won't even show us your wife. Why are we doing a family reunion for me?
I'm the producer, right? I work behind the stuff.
Me, Tandy, and his wife go on a foursome. Not, you know what I mean, a date. No, not a foursome.
Who calls a double date a foursome? What a weirdo.
Like that. Have you seen Deep Water with Ben Affleck, by the way? Oh, my God. What a great movie. Anna de Armas.
Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah. It's just what great movie. She is, God, she is something. Yeah. But that, like, again, we could, that's how I imagine, well, forget it. Moving on.
I don't even want to know.
Moving on, Tandy Man. Moving
on. I feel like we've covered most here, unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
We've already been live an hour and can you believe that Zakarian only does an hour every day? What an embarrassment. An hour and 4. I fart that out, and that's a fart for me. Right? I mean, Jesus.
Well, I was checking in on Zakarian when you were taking your time to show up, and he was building a fantasy lineup. He was doing like an underdog fantasy, and he was just like sitting there waiting for people to join. And he had like a lot of viewers just watching him build a fantasy lineup.
I'm riveted. I'll watch. I'm ready. Winter, what made me watch that movie? Anna de Armas. She's, I think, probably one of the most. By the way, she's a great actress, but I think she's one of the most beautiful women in the world. And I do like Ben Affleck. I thought he was tremendous in that movie. I really did. And there's a little kid in that movie who's just she steals the scene. Steals the Sheen. Or Charlie Sheen. I don't know. Is he still alive? God rest his soul.
I think he's alive.
Okay.
That's true. Maybe a foursome is a boomer term for a double date. I don't know. Back when you were growing up as a kid.
Honestly, can somebody please let me know this for real? Am I a boomer? I'm not a boomer. Aren't I a millennial?
I don't know. Like, what do you think?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter what you think.
That's part of the agreement of being on this show. Okay, you got to expect at least one of those per stream. Oh God, it's good. And you're the only person who I can do that to, by the way.
Chat, I'm gonna take you behind the scenes. First of all, like the timer, whose idea that was? That was my idea to put the timer. What I did not know is that I was dealing with an asshole who would use a timer when we're talking about me dying of COVID, when we're talking about the most serious of topics. I mean, I think we're all learning.
Wrap it up, bro.
That's right.
What are we learning?
We're learning a lot. I'll tell you that. What kind of man you are, Tandy? What kind of man with your wife locked up in a basement somewhere?
She's eating cereal in the corner with my son. There's like a gate with a lock and key.
So one day Tandy texts me and he says to me, "I'm laying down in the dark, staring at my son."
That's not at all what I said.
Like, I don't know what's fucking going on at this household in Portugal. But
we got
to call for a safety check or something because it's starting to get alarming. I'm like, you're just staring at him? What the fuck are you doing? Like, he's like, well, I'm laying down. Staring at my son.
I never said I'm staring at my son.
And he was in the dark too. It was in the dark. I can pull the text up.
Oh man.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, enjoy. Jesus Christ, that poor boy.
Listen, I was lying in the dark next to my son who was going to sleep. That's what I was doing. I was putting my son to sleep. But okay, sure. You want to make it creepy? Go ahead. Have at it.
That was what the text. I'm randomly. I get a text from Tandy. He's like,
it wasn't random.
He's like, I'm in the dark, staring at my son.
You just keep making it worse. Oh man.
Yeah. It was a winter. It was a weird one. Yeah. Let's rip a pack, Tandy.
You got one to rip?
No, you got a bunch more.
I guess I can rip my base pack.
Yeah.
Pack Drip's gonna be sad with me, but
Pack Drip loves us. He's not sad. He also he knows that this pack is meant to be opened.
We can open it. I'm fine with that. Sorry, Pack Trip. Let's do it.
Oh, open your shitty Rising Stars one. It's just a Bones or a,
Actually, that was the one where I said Pack Trip, I'm going to leave it closed. That was my second
All right.
Bones. I told him I'm going to hold the Bones.
Okay. So do you and Patrick consult every pack, what you're going to open, what you're going to close? I mean,
No, this was just the other day. We were all just chilling, and he just said, "No, don't do it."
Together in person? Where were you chilling?
No, online on our stream on Sunday. He's Vive Rugged y'all wants to know what's going on with you and who are you and why do you look like Where's Waldo?
Good question, VV Rug, y'all. Who am I? I'm no one important. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, we're holding the bone. Holding the bone. All right, we need some good luck, man. My last pack was pretty crappy.
You're gonna get a banger here. I feel it. I feel it in my loins.
Feel it in your loins?
Yeah.
I don't have any of my good luck videos right here.
You don't need luck. You just need
my other channel.
Just pop right that middle. That middle one's got the big one in there. I feel it.
All right, let's feel it. Show me the big one. Ooh, the Pistons. Josh Jackson dunk. That's what we were hoping for.
Sorry. I'm used to everyone laughing at me opening awful packs. It's just fun to watch someone else pull something awful. That's awful.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever had good luck, honestly, ripping on stream. My S1 reserve was decent at least, but
it's gonna happen.
Clippers dunk. Terrence Mann.
That's a 12K.
That's his 12K at least. That's a Top Shot debut.
Look, I thought he's gonna have a breakout year. It hasn't happened. Not giving out hope, but if you can't have a breakout year without Kawhi and Paul George when they come back, not sure how much of a you're gonna matter. So, but still, decent player.
Is he not getting minutes or something? Why is he not playing well?
He got all the opportunity you could ever ask for this year. Just didn't happen.
Thad Young.
Hey, you got a 12K debut. That's a win.
Yeah.
Could be in a flash challenge. You never know. And good pump. And
Thad Young, is he doing anything this year? Is he playing?
No, he was great last year. Surprising. Like, he didn't play for the Spurs. Then they dumped him, and he's barely getting minutes now. Weird, because he's a nice player. I think should be getting minutes on a playoff team, and just this had been it didn't work out.
Yeah. Well, that was not a very good luck pack. That's all I know. But what can you do? Good flash utility on Josh Jackson. All right, I'll take it.
I think he's joking with you. He's joking.
All right, I don't know.
I think he's out for the year.
Is he really? I don't even know.
He hasn't played in forever. Detroit's. Yeah.
Why are we talking about the Raptors right now?
Because Thaddeus Young's on the Raptors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. But he's not getting minutes, I take it.
I mean, they still have Boucher, Birch, Precious. So he's just not. They're not using him. So.
Yeah.
And Nurse, he likes to play his starters massive minutes, and it would probably take an injury for him to crack that rotation.
Well, that's okay. They can't all be winners. All right. Anything else? Anything else you want to cover?
I don't know. I feel like we packed so much into a 70-minute show. I mean, you name it, we talked about it. All right. What else? Chat. Anything else you want to hit on?
Let's see. Any questions from the chat? I don't have any of my videos here. I got to go to my other channel to do my videos. But any other questions from the chat? You want to see some different videos?
I'm gonna quick check Snapchat.
All right. Let's get a little update on your Snapchat or on your Tinder. Let's look at some bot messages from Tinder.
So nothing new in Snap. A little too early for these ladies probably still.
Wait, is that why you're on Snapchat? Because is that a dating app practically now?
Yeah, everyone on Tinder says, "Here's my Snap," and then you go on Snap and you're like, "Oh my God, you're really sending me that?" Okay, this is real.
And then it's like, click this link and enter your seed phrase.
Yeah, I would say but it's obviously it's like I said last night, pay me $75 and I'll meet you for coffee and you can do whatever you want. Like it's just like
what? No.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they say. It's like $75, and then I'll meet you, and we can frolic and have fun, and then I'll be like, well, where do you live? And
Oh, so you didn't say so. It's not a no. It's a where do you live?
well, if I was because I it's a scam, right? So you want like I was telling chat, I was having fun with it, right? So I was telling them like, I was making up places that I live, and then they always come back. We're so close. I live there too, right? No matter what you say. So I'd be like, I'm a sultan. I'm in Nigeria. I'm an oligarch in Russia. I'd make up, completely fictional locations, and they'd always be like, yes, I'm close.
Yeah, that's great.
and then they would say, no matter what you say, all you have to do, you have to pay them the $75 first before they'll meet you. So I would be like, I have 27 gold bars. I'll give you them all. If you can just let go of this $75. Think of focus on the long-term play here, right? You just get rid of the 75 fee. I'll give you gold, but no, they need that fee. They need that fee.
It's like it's a little farm of people somewhere in India who are just probably making a nice coin every day.
Yeah. But then one girl, I was like, all right, if you're so real, send me a photo with you holding up your name and the date and the time or something. And she did. And I was like, oh, wow, I guess she's real at least.
Okay. And she's like, all right, send that money in. Send that money now. Come on, send it.
And then she said, yeah. And also, you can spend $65 for like a premium snap. And like, based on the videos they were sending, they really don't have kids. You have a kid. Keep your kid away from this site, because if this existed when I was a kid,
it still would have seen some strange charges on her credit card. That's for sure.
It's pretty shocking. Like, yeah.
So someone's watching this from the Peloton based on a stream comment from yesterday. What happened yesterday on the Peloton?
Someone was just watching the show on a Peloton. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Not that interesting.
Also, I was dancing, and I said I did a massive dance. The pack music was hot for that rare pack. And then I almost had a heart attack, and people were like, you should exercise. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know.
But that video is not on your channel. Is that right?
I kept that one up. I kept it up.
Is it true that actually Jeb Bush is a bigger fan of the Bucks than you are?
Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know much about Jeb. So is he a Bucks fan? I honestly don't know.
No, but he went to the game. He went to the game because I think Patrick Ewing was selected to go, and he brought Jeb, if I remember correctly.
Oh, you mean the last year's the
game, the season opener, wasn't it? Bucks versus Nets.
Brooklyn. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he went to opening night.
This Vivi guy is really funny. Honestly,
Vivi.
It's funny.
Vivi's coming for your head, Judge.
Yeah. Again, I like the use of emotes. It's yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think we kind of covered it all. We packed in the NBA. We talked about the spicy salami pack. We can actually check how people are feeling about the spicy salami pack. I have a poll up here. So it looks
have you ever rated the Spice Girls for us?
Rated the Spice Girls? No, should we do that?
Well, I've done it. I've done it. It's for me. It's a no-brainer. It's Baby, Ginger, Posh, Scary, who's moving up fast as she ages, and then Sporty.
Geez, you're really keeping track of the Spice Girls current day, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm looking up at an
if
old
there was
picture.
a pack of the Spice Girls, I'm all in. By the way,
so your top one is Baby, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this was like when they came out, so I'm thinking back, 20 years.
Right. I don't know. I think I liked the Ginger one the most back in the day.
She's now married to the Formula One guy. She looks fucking tremendous. Yeah. Can't go wrong. I love Ginger. I love
Ginger Spice.
Also, that show that's a big controversy. Is anyone watching Formula One now? I'm actually watching the races now.
What is going on there? Because I have not, and it seems like everyone is talking about Formula One. I always thought watching car racing was boring, but now everyone is talking about it.
Well, there's a Netflix show, and it's fucking phenomenal.
It's just well done.
It's phenomenal, but it's really great. But now it's like all the drivers are saying the editing makes it. It's like Netflix is editing it, and they're like making these rivalries that don't even exist. So like some of the people are pretty pissed. Like the number one driver in the world won't even participate anymore in the shows.
Is that the British guy, Lewis Hamilton?
No, it's not. It's Max Verstappen now. A Mercedes is struggling now, and the Red Bull car is looking great. And Ferrari has started off the year very hot.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to check it out. I've not watched anything there. I've never been much of a race fan. I went to one race once.
I'm not either. It's about
the edit.
Well, no, it's about the drama, and it's about it's like it is a pretty interesting sport, man. It's so dangerous when so much goes into it. I never really, I never cared about fucking cars. I hate NASCAR, but it's a really riveting show.
I got to check it out. The only shitty reality TV I like, and you're going to think this is ridiculous, but my friend introduced me to Before the 90 Days. Do you know what that is?
No.
Have you ever heard of the show 90 Day Fiancé?
Yes.
So it's like it's a version of that show, and it's just out of control. It's just insane. It's out of control. It's just trashy. It's crazy. It's basically a bunch of nerdy white men who like go to other countries to try to meet women.
So it's like the crypto space?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should take a look.
You see that cringe video where there was like an ape dude proposing?
Oh my God, I saw that. That was like the worst thing I've ever seen.
Oh God, that was just fucking painful. Yeah.
Oh, should we pull that up?
There's no way they're still engaged, right? There's no way. Did he pay her?
That was so cringe. Oh my Lord.
That was really rough.
And then he showed the kissing in the comments. Did you see that?
Oh yes. What do you mean? Of course we fucking saw it. Yeah, like yikes.
Oh my, it was so disturbing. Good Lord.
Oh.
Let me see if I can share that real quick with the chat if you haven't seen this yet. This was terrible. This is very
Hey BB, come to my stream tonight because I play it nice and polite on this stream, but you come at me tonight with the trolling. As chat knows, we'll have some fun.
So here is the video.
No, we want the second one though. This is the.
Oh, you want to see the kiss? You want the kissing?
Yeah, that's the creepy one. This one is he's just focusing on her ass. It's also creepy, but it's showing both. It's showing both.
All right.
She's very excited by the proposal. You can see.
Yeah, I know. She's so excited.
Very excited. The biggest moment of her life. She's,
Aww.
Yeah, that's why I was like, shit, did you look in my backpack and see that I had that with me?
Why is it so awkward?
Yeah, I mean, she's, again.
Then I don't know. Why does he post this? Why does he post this?
No, this is what all of us are trying to figure out. None of us know, right? So,
why?
Let's go play it. Chat, just please. Oof.
You can even hear the kissing sounds.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's been a video this whole time.
She didn't even. That's what she's like. Oh my God, you recorded this.
Yeah. Down a little bit more. There you go. Let me see if I can get it to zoom in.
Oh, cringe. Just the cringiest thing I'd seen all day. And then Will Smith slapped Chris Rock.
If you proposed and that's how your woman responded, I would say no thanks, right? It's so I wouldn't even accept the yes, right?
Yeah, terrible. I felt so uncomfortable watching that.
Oh, I think we all did. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's terrible. But anyhow, I think Vive is ready to. Vive is all about that action. He's coming for you. He's coming for you in the chat.
Yeah,
so
well, you got to learn, Tandy. You're an amateur. You stop when there's trolls. You just stop highlighting their messages. You know, you let them just pull away, you know, from their, you know, their basement.
Well, we look forward to whatever the next chapter. Judge, when are you streaming? You streaming tonight?
Tandy, I probably, again, I don't think how many days have I taken off in the fucking last year? We're all, I mean, yeah, unless I, you know, pass out of, you know, or something. Yeah, I mean, we're always live.
There you go. So Vive, go take it man to man, air grievances. That's what the judge likes to do. He likes to air grievances live.
That is not. I mean, yeah, but really, it's about rainbows and sunshines now, and you know, it's just I'm kind of over all the petty stuff. It's just like, let's talk Top Shot, talk hoops,
Fair enough.
and what else is going on? We talk dating, talk Tinder. We got to get off Tinder though. We really do. We got to find a real site.
Bumble.
Also, I have to. Can I be honest?
Yes. You want the
I'm
stage?
fat. I put on like I'm like 168 pounds right now, but all of it has went to my belly.
How tall are you? That's not that heavy.
5'11".
You're skinny.
No, I am, but like it's the weight that I have gained. It's gone. It's all in the belly. So like my shirts, I like wearing a very fit shirt. And I used to be really fit again, especially before COVID when I was working out and I was and now like it's just my body's changed. I'm getting old. Don't get old. So like I need like all new shirts and shit. Like I went to trying all the stuff I was gonna wear in Vegas. Everything I tried on, it looked like it was like, you know, like I need all new stuff now. So chat, give me what store do I go to buy some new clothes?
Chat, you got any ideas? Any ideas
Yeah, I got
for
to
this
work
man?
out sit-ups. Yeah, I got it.
I'm a big fan of Uniqlo personally. I think Uniqlo makes some nice.
Is that in the States? Where is that?
Yeah, Uniqlo. You got in New York City, Brooklyn, probably.
Brooklyn's far away. I got to get something closer, but yeah, we'll see.
Well, where are you in Queens?
I can't reveal where I am. I have stalkers, Tandy. It's a very, it's a top secret situation here.
Well, look up Uniqlo. I guarantee you it's near you. Uniqlo, you can get some nice form-fitting.
I do like Untuck It, J-Rod. Untuck It, very good. A good decision. I like that store a lot, and they love the belly.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's really good.
Mick thinks you need a corset. CG, I've never heard of that. J. Crew, I definitely know of. Lacoste.
J. Crew, I mean, what am I? Come on, that's I'm not a douche, you know. Lacoste,
Anyhow.
Lacoste. Come on, I'm not Lacoste. I'm not wearing a Lacoste.
Spanx.
All right, now he's all right. Chat's gone off the hinge. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out, dude.
Remember happened to Abercrombie and Fitch? Is that still a thing?
I don't think so.
Remember that song? I like girls who wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
Something. I know that one. Yeah.
What was that? Sing it, Tandy. Sing it.
Something. If I had one wish, something in the summer. In the summer. Yeah.
Yeah. Chat. Yeah. That was hot, right? And,
was it?
And then, do you remember when you'd walk in the store and there'd be models?
Yeah.
Right. And they weren't allowed to they were like the people who stare in front of like the British castle or whatever that is.
Yeah.
They can't smile. They can't make a facial expression. So I would just go up to them and be like, whoo.
You'd blow in their ear.
Yeah, I just go. Well, no, I wouldn't do that, but I just go, whoo. And I dared to smile all the time. It was funny.
Yeah, I don't think there's any Abercrombie and Fish. I think there was a second.
It's not fish. Jesus Christ.
Here in Portugal,
that's a different store, Abercrombie and Fish. I mean,
yeah,
that's a whole, you know.
In Portugal, there's a lot of fish. It's Abercrombie and Fish over here. There you go. You can get a little banana neck.
Yeah, Banana Republic. I don't know. It's a little too stiff for me, but not. Yeah, they have decent stuff.
Listen,
LFO. LFO. Yeah.
If you like, check out Uniqlo. Just go to Uniqlo. You'll do well there.
Again, it seems far away, but I'll check it out.
There's stores everywhere, but no matter where you live. If you're in Brooklyn, if you're in Queens, if you're in Manhattan, there will be somewhere to go. You might have to go to the Lower East Side in Manhattan.
That's where I used to live, man. Now I live in the fucking boonies up here.
Well, yeah, if you're up in like White Plains or something, or up in the Bronx or something like that, you're probably gonna have to take the train into the city.
Honestly, when I was practicing law, I I hate revealing these sides of myself. I don't think I've ever told chat this. I had a personal shopper.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow. What a
So
fancy
I
man.
would just, and they would just, I would say, just get me some, whatever, and they would just get all my shit. Like, but back then it was not like, it was Brooks Brothers suits, right? It was it was not fun stuff. But also they would get. I'm going out Friday night, get me something, trendy.
Wow.
Man.
How did you get connected with a personal shopper? Did you like find one, or you looked one up?
I was at this big firm like this.
So they gave you one.
No, but everyone in my big firm had they used one. Like it was the big firm experience is it really is, but it's like it doesn't feel right. Like and I wasn't at a big firm long. Then I went to a in-house counsel. That was more, you're not making a ton of money, but like at the large firms, someone comes to your floor and like shines your shoes and like haircuts. Wow. And a lot of this because they don't ever want you to leave the office. You find out later it's because they don't ever want you to leave the fucking office, and they want you to be billing hours for forever. Like, yeah. So it's they're not doing it out of the kindness of their fucking heart. It's to keep you fucking working, right? But yeah, everyone, they come up and they shine your shoes and your haircuts and your shaves. Like it's fucking weird, man. It's my first year there. I thought I was, I thought I was like some type of. I thought I was super important, and I'm not. Like, it's just a different world. Yeah.
Did they ever like take you out for like lunches and dinners, and you'd ever see that side of like the rich side of the rich lawyers in New York City and how they get down?
Yeah, I mean, again, like you hear stories about like you're doing coke, that. I mean, that's investment bankers. I don't know, and that was. Yeah, some of that existed, right? Yeah, I mean, if you close a big deal, right? You and the partners would take you out, and they're spending a fortune on whatever the fuck they're spending it on, right? I mean, money's no object, and yeah, it's a interesting lifestyle. But like as a young attorney, they grind you to the fucking core, and like they treat you like shit. So the few times they take you out, you get treated well, but it doesn't make up for like, when you're on your way back home after a 18-hour day. Oh yeah, come back to the office and fix this, and also sleep in your office. Like, so it's not all it's cracked up to be. But there are some interesting things that do happen in there for sure.
Yeah. Well, I think that would be a nice place to end the show, talking about clothing and lawyer jobs, because that's what people like. That's what the Top Shot Nation likes, right? Mm. So anything else? Any last words for the chat, Judgy?
No, I'm just Tandy man, have a nice vacation. Where are you going again?
Paris.
So what's in Paris?
Paris, I have some friends. We have some friends who live out there. Oh, by the way, the poll, how are you feeling about the spicy pack? It looks like jalapeno hot at 40% in the lead, with room temperature milk at 38 and ice chips. This pack is cheeks at 23. So,
anyone in the chat going for an S1 pack today? If you are, good luck.
That's a good question.
I'm jealous. I hope you get a pack, and I hope you get something good.
Yeah. So I'll be in Paris visiting our friends. Take my little boy to Disney over there, Disney Paris, and we'll eat some macaroons, and we will see what else is going on there. Maybe we'll keep in touch. I'll send some photos.
Maybe we'll do a show when I'm in Miami and you're in Paris, and we'll both can be in tropical locales.
That'll be nice, huh?
We'll both be in Speedos. Will you wear a Speedo with me on the show?
No, it's actually freezing cold in Paris right now. Oh, we got one person. We got Cuz. We got him. He's going for the S1.
Good luck. Good luck. Honestly, it could be the biggest day of your life. Just get ready. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
God,
the joy and the pain.
Can't believe I don't have those trade tickets.
I have a lot of S3s. I bought a ton for trade tickets, but I'm honestly not even sure if it's worth trading them in right now. Like I might wait.
You can't trade them in for right now anymore.
Oh, that's true. It's too late now. But even if I could, I'm not even sure if the play is to hold out longer, because there's still like 13 more of these drops, and we still don't know what else they're going to do with these trade tickets. So, so we'll see. But anyway, hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you have a nice start to your day. We had a little bit of roasting, a small amount of roasting today. It wasn't too much roasting. Just some trolling, I think.
Going back to bed.
We got Jay all as well. So we got 2 people in the chat going. So
What do you
Jay,
need? You got a bored ape. You don't need a S1 pack. Get out of here. You have an ape. Yeah, honestly, an S1 pack. It really. If I had an ape, I don't know what I would do, but it was just, I would every day. I think I would just stare at the ape. I mean, honestly. By the way, someone offered me an ape. Did you hear this story?
No, what happened?
Yeah, they offered me an ape for my entire Top Shot collection and my entire NFT collection.
How much is your is that a relatively even deal?
They showed the numbers based on whatever live token, and there's NFT sites, and then I also would have to pay, like, they also wanted, like, I think it was 20 grand, and I was like,
exactly.
Like, you're already first of all, like it did like match up. It made me like cry.
Yeah, exactly.
But I also said, like, go F yourself in a polite way. But yeah, that's it's wild.
Sure is. But sometimes you just got to roll with the punches, play the cards you're dealt and the cards that you purchased, and that's it.
Well said. Well said.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. We'll let you know when the next one is. I'm guessing it'll probably be next week. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.
Shalom.
Shalom. Take care, Judge.
Shalom.
Oh, Judge.